thank you, Tony, Kay and Jackie, once again for those heartfelt, sincere words. Don served as chairman of the local ministers' fraternal for a number of years, and Wallace Reid was a member of that group. And Wallace would like to say a few words.
I don't stand here representing the fraternal. I don't go often enough to qualify for that. This is very personal. This is a case of affection overcoming fear. They say love casts it out. Affection overcomes it in this case. When I received the invitation to be here tonight, it was immediate that I'd want to be here for Dawn and for Libby. But there was another little rider in the invitation that said, if you wish to speak. I've been a preacher for 30 years. I've never been so terrified in my life. I thought, it's a rather daunting challenge. An Irishman in a church full of Australians. Even worse, a Baptist in a church full of Anglicans.
There's two of you.
I don't say that lightly. The last time I was here preaching, I sat in the wrong chair. I was very kindly upgraded for it. We don't have special chairs. When I come in tonight, I picked the one at the very back, the most plastic looking one. Someone said, the lowest form of Christianity is to be blessed. And the highest form of Christianity is to be a blessing. And Don, for almost 20 years, he's been a great blessing to me. He and I have carried out a friendly rivalry because he was 6 months ahead of me as the longest serving minister in the area. And being Irish, I always had the floor and hoped I could catch up with him. And I never did, and someone said to me, well, you finally now have the opportunity, and I said, no, I don't. He has won. Don, for me, in my experience, is the most Christ-like and showed forth the most Christ-like spirit of any person I've ever met. And I don't say that lightly. I've said it many times behind his back. I've never said it to his face until he retires. He's a man who, in this walk, which sometimes, from my experience, has been lonely and isolated, he was always there. When you were sick, he visited. When you just needed a friend, he was there. A brother, a mentor, an example. And while on hearing of his retirement, part of me will miss him, there's another part that won't miss him, because I know while he breathes, he's there somewhere. If I can find him, I know that I'll be able to go to him and be prayed for and be ministered to like he has over the last almost 20 years. On behalf of the church that I serve, the Emmanuel Baptist Church, they will miss you too, because he has made, he's probably the quietest man to make the most impact of any person I've ever known. He's made a huge impression on the people who worship in the church that I serve. And they wish you well. And Libby, for her strength and her support. Someone said to me, I was thinking about how I could describe Libby, and I thought fierce support was a good one, because it's been terrific how God has empowered her to support through the years, and especially over recent years. So Don, you go with my love, and you know my respect and love will be with you no matter where you are. I'll find you.